From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New York Jets and their inner-city rivals, the New York Giants. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now a two-time Pro Bowler coming off a big year, Saquon Barkley. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. This defense for the Jets, very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Now Jones. That's complete to Slayton. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down. The Giants at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they coming off their very first loss of the season, suffered a week ago.
So now we can all take that chasing the 1972 Dolphins, take it and throw it right out the window, right? But let's face it, not many teams talk about that or even have interest in it. All they want to do right now is bounce back.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Throwing Jones. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
A first down carry by Elliott. He'll take this to the 46. You talk about this Giant defense. And they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play. Now a play fake here on first down. He finds his target, Allen. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe you.
Now Rodgers. Buying time to his left. And he'll just throw this one over the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
He's checking Craig.
From the shotgun again to Elliott. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Zerline's kick is up and through, and the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0.
Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive.
Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley. His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Giants are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. No, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down.
And this is something you don't see too much of. Fullbacks trying to stretch the field. But he does a nice job there getting lost out in space and comes up with a really nice gain.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw there complete to Allen.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum, because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Check Mike 21. You ain't going nowhere. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. He finds Wilson. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught by Allen for a Jets touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are once again back in front. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group. And sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there. And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
As this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And he will have a Giants first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Jones throwing on first down.
That one finds Hyatt.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Dancing to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 4.
Back to throw. Jones.
He's got Bellinger.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Movement there on the offensive line. A little quick, and a 5-yard penalty.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Looking to throw. Jones. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. Second and 8 coming up. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Mike 3. Mike. Bama.
Now Jones on 3rd down. Got a man, Slayton. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're
without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Robinson will take it in for the Giants touchdown. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think...
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked.
Kayvon Thibodeau, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Giants are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43.
95 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Quincy Williams worked his way back for that sack. After that sack, third and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants.
Jones now throwing on third and long. Able to find Walter. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Back to throw. Jones. He dumps it off to Barkley. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now left side on the swing pass. Touchdown, Giants! Saquon Barkley. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Giants are able to stretch out their lead.
Didn't have anything downfield, swung it out to the flat. He did the rest.
Such a staple of so many offenses we see now. You know, in our discussions with offense coordinators, how many times do they tell us, hey, this offense is designed for either a touchdown or a check down. We saw the check down on that play, and boy, was it successful.
We saw a touchdown, too. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
On second down, Elliott once more.
And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3. Hey, check, Mike 21, Mike 21.
On play action, now Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end, and he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Hey, Gold Grouper! Gold Grouper! Gold!
Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Making the play defensively, Carl Lawson. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Check.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Catch made by Slayton. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's a give to Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Giants look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Gano the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Rodgers going to throw. Open man here is Conklin. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. On 1st down, Rodgers. And that's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Oh, he's going up top for Wilson.
And Rodgers intercepted a third time.
Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Giants are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You taking charge.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Good gain there on first down and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now.
Not in any rush offensively. Just a gain of a couple there. And 3rd and 1 now. Looking to throw. Jones.
A short throw pulled in by Bellinger.
I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just 1 pick so far and his team leads. So now they can play complementary football, meaning if he takes care of the ball and his offense, if they're humming along, the defense doesn't have to be out there as long. He's taking care of his guys on the other side of the ball.
They're enjoying a 4th quarter advantage. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On the draw, this is Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. They'll go to Barkley again. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Here's Jamie Gillendow. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Here's Jamie Gillendow. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
That's it, baby. We don't work.
The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter.
Inside. Mike 7. Go, go, go. 7's a Mike. Watch the slant. Mike 7.
Off the interception from the last drive, he'll look to throw. Pass incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right. 3 down, 3 down. Mike 7.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down. They fake the give. Now Rodgers rolling to his left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. On play action, Rodgers. Flush to his right. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. But I think a Jet was able to recover, and they'll keep possession thanks to a heads-up play. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. More focus on what they plan to do going in, whether they just